Hi guys, Kev here again, and welcome back to another woodland camp and craft video. I've managed to get out again this weekend. I didn't think I was going to be able to with my mum. Just had an operation and I thought I'd be looking after her, but she had a really positive experience in hospital. She's been really well looked after and she's doing great already. She's only had the operation for a few days and she's doing fantastic, and she said we're experiencing some beautiful start to October. It's been absolutely glorious here in England. She said go on, get out, get yourself out. For anybody that knows me knows I'm about to have a back operation in 2 weeks, and this might be the last time in 2015 that I get out. But she said why the weather's nice and why everything else, she says get out there, you know, make a little video, have a little camp and get Lily out in the woods. So here we are. I haven't got anything specifically planned actually, because it was so unexpected. I normally have a bit of a script set out or follow a little pattern that I like to do. So I'm just going to bring you along and just, you know, just as camping, just the essence of what I like to do at a weekend. Nothing formal, just, you know, me and a couple of friends, Lily and a couple of her friends, and we're just going to have fun and just chill out in the woods. Now then, while we're on to the woods and mentioning the woods, I would just like to point out, as it has been picked up on about the woods that I'm in, we have total permission off the landowner here. We tend to camp in a spot for a couple of months, and we stay in the one spot, and then when we've used all the deadfall and all the resources around us, you know, we'll move on. In the meantime, not everything, you know, we have been like, we have a fire, and just a little bit lazy really. Some of the logs that we chuck on the fire, we tend to use the fire to cut them in the middle instead of getting the saw or the axe out. You know, we let the fire do the work for us. It's not really best practiced if you're in a one-nighter or overnighter or just for a weekend in a new spot, because you're going to end up leaving massive burnt charred logs all over the place. But we know the next weekend we're going to be back here and we'll take care of it. And like I said, we have the owner's permission, and there's never been, you know, he's never mentioned it, but we do tidy up, you know. The little fire pits that we have, they are left out till the next use and the next use and the next use, and when we do move on to a new spot, when we've used up all the deadfall for firewood, etc., that's when we have the mass clean up to make it look like we've never been there. I am a firm believer in leave no trace. I know it looks a bit like it's not in our videos, but that's because we're hitting the same spot every time. But anytime I'm in a new spot, anytime I'm in a new part of the country, it is absolutely paramount that we all leave no trace. If we want to start getting permissions as a community and start getting the camping allowed, especially in England, we've all got to follow that code and, you know, make it look like we've not been there. You know, we enjoy the outdoors because it's so beautiful, so it's best practice to keep it as beautiful as we can. What else has been mentioned? Yeah, my good friend Davey McRae has brought up about maybe I should make a little video about cleaning your kit down after we've used it. I mean, I'm fortunate and I'm lucky enough that I get up and down the country, up to Scotland, Peak District, Lake District, you know, every few months, and you know, just in the last video we've just been up to Yorkshire as well, and that's going to be a regular spot. So I'm going to work with Davey and make a video about cleaning and, you know, sanitising all your gear, because he's raised a valid point and he's got a wealth of knowledge behind him. He lives for bushcraft. It's in his heart and his soul, and it's part of him. You know that, you know, you can some bacteria that we can take up to Scotland on our boots, on our knives, on our saws, and we can transfer it up there, and the ecosystem is just a tiny bit different, and it can wipe out, you know, a whole woods technically. So yeah, that video is going to come shortly when I've worked with Davey, because his knowledge is far superior to mine, and you know, he'll give me some pointers and we'll make that video. And that's it for now. I think got the formalities out of the way, and let the camping begin. Keep blowing then. Move that jute twine onto it a little bit more, but watch your fingers, it'll be hot.
I almost got it in my hair.
Okay. Move the jute twine over it. It has to touch, okay? That's it, now blow into that. That's it, keep going. Keep going. Your smoke's going? Yep. And again?
Can you see that?
Yeah. Sure, yeah, don't go on fire. That's it, now your grass. The big pile, just put the big pile on.
Ow! That hurt.
Put the big pile on, I said. You're not listening. The big pile, why don't you just put the big pile straight on? That's it. Right. That's it. Now your next twigs. It's not, pull them out of the way. Ferro rod lock. Next twigs quickly, you have to put it quick. Hang on, I'll do it. Because you don't listen. Morning guys. So it's 9:30 in the morning. Had a really good sleep last night. Didn't do much filming, we got camp set up and that sort of stuff, and then it was pretty dark, so didn't do much filming. Camp set up. No special. Got to about 2 or 3 degrees last night. DD under blankets and hammock quilt combinations still kept us warm. Don't know how much more we can push the system though, but we'll keep going until we're cold. Good thing about having a trainee outdoors little person, she had the fire going before he even got out of the hammock. She's been able to find some coals and put some sticks on and waft it into life. So we're just going to go and have some, just going to have a bit of porridge. I'm going to have some bannock and a brew, I think. So hopefully we'll bring you back in a bit later and we'll have something a bit more interesting for you to watch. Is that right?
There's a piece of string there. piece left to come out?
Don't know. So then guys, sorry about that, I've just had to change the DSLR because it was out of battery power. So basically we're just going to construct a tripod really, same way that we would normally if we was making a tripod to hang your billy can over the fire. Yeah, perfect.